guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry, I know y'all like, okay, what's so funny? You just started a video, but I have literally tried to do this video like at least 6 times and something keeps happening, so I don't know if it's meant for me to do the video or not. Okay, so as you guys see from the title, this is just a little chit chat with you in regards to getting new puppies, almost getting scammed, and all of that. Yeah, all that together and stuff. So you know how, like, you said, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you make videos and stuff, you know how it is. Like, you already have in your mind pretty much what you're gonna say, so you're not sitting there doing the because then you know somebody's gonna leave a comment. Well, I couldn't focus because you were saying too many times. When I first started on YouTube, that was one of the things that was really hard for me, because I would say and yeah, and so but you know, because it was like I was trying to keep that train of thought. And so when you kind of try to prepare yourself a little bit, like what you're gonna say, and then the video keeps messing up, you like, really? Just so okay, that was my little rant. Okay, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so today I just wanted to share with you in regards to we are getting puppies and how excited we are. Well, at least I am. Well, they're excited too, but I think I'm the most excited because I think I've wanted puppies for a while, and things like that. So anyway, let me just tell you, so we're getting 2 puppies. We're actually picking them up next weekend, and so I wanted to just sit with you guys and chit chat before I do the puppy haul, to let you see all the things that we have gotten already to get the home prepared for the new babies. So you guys, we have always wanted to get more puppies. We used to have a Cocker Spaniel. Her name was Lady, and we got her February of 2004. And then Christian was born November 2004. And so we had this idea that, oh, they're going to grow up together and this is just going to be so sweet. I was on bed rest for 6 months of the pregnancy, and Christian was then born. And he was born 3 months early. So the whole 6 months that I was on bed rest, Ladybug was my companion. She laid in bed with me, she watched TV with me, she ate fruits and vegetables with me that she was allowed to. We did check with the vet to make sure it was okay. And she was just the sweetest, you know. She just made me feel happy because I was sad. You know, I'm on bed rest. My husband is still going to work every day. I'm in the apartment by myself, and it was just a lonely time. And so she made it not be so lonely. Okay, so fast forward a little bit, Christian is born and he's still at the NICU. So what we did was, every night that we would come home from the NICU of seeing him, we would bring his clothes or his blanket so that she could smell it. So that way we were already preparing her for the baby. We also took lots of pictures of him, and we would put those up so she could see him and know, okay, you know, there's a baby coming, because she was the baby, you know, for all that time. So Christian finally comes home. We're all excited. She was not allowed upstairs. She was only allowed downstairs at that time, because I didn't want her upstairs because she did shed, and I didn't want her upstairs around like his crib or his bedroom or any of his stuff, blankets and stuff. But you know, we would come downstairs, but she just wasn't allowed upstairs. And so we started noticing that his hair started falling out, and then he became very discolored in the face, and then he started getting really bad, like rashes in the creases of his arms and the back of his legs. So we were like, what is going on? You know, like, this is crazy. So take him to the dermatologist, and so she's looking at him and everything, and then she says, does he have brothers and sisters that go to school? And I'm like, no, he's the only child. So then she says, do you have any pets? And I'm like, yeah, we have one pet. We have a Cocker Spaniel. She says, he's allergic to the Cocker Spaniel. And I'm like, what? Like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, he's allergic to the dander, which is causing his eczema to really flare up, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, okay. So I come home, I'm sad about this. we got to figure out something for Ladybug. So we called, we were living in Virginia at the time. So we called my sister-in-law that lived here in South Carolina. And so we were like, hey, you know, where you live, do they allow pets? And she said, yeah. So we brought Ladybug to her house. So we continued buying all her food, paying for all her grooming, all her vet, everything. We didn't stop just because she wasn't with us. We continued to take care of her. And the great part about it was whenever we came home to South Carolina to visit, we would always get to see her. So fast forward some more, we always thought we would never be able to have any pets and things like that. So we always bought Christian like fish and hamsters and turtles and stuff. And we just, you know, it was just that thing. We wanted another pet, but we just like, okay, he's never going to be able to be around dogs again. So then one year, I can't remember when, but I stopped by my uncle's to visit him. And he had a puppy, and so I was like, oh no, Christian's not going to be able to come in. And he was like, oh, well, just see if he's, you know, if it's okay. So we come in, and no reaction, no runny nose, no itchy eyes, no throat swelling up, nothing. And so I was like, okay, what is going on here? You know, because it's like he's not having any reaction. So that's when I found out about dogs that are hypoallergenic, and realized that he wasn't allergic to all dogs, but he was allergic to Ladybug, the Cocker Spaniel. So of course at that moment we started talking like, oh, we're gonna be able to get, you know, another dog. But I needed to wait to the right time, because you guys know that Christian is autistic, and so I had to make sure that he was really ready to have a pet, because certain movements or certain noises would all trigger anxiety in him, and I didn't want to cause, you know, problems like that and then have to give the puppy away. So, but we always talked about it, that we were going to get puppies, you know, one day and stuff. And then we were also moving a lot, and I just felt like I wanted us to be in one place. I did not want to have to pay someone to have a pet, you know, pay rent, because that was, and I'm like, no, we're not doing that. So in 2018, Ladybug passed away, and that thing hurt me to my soul. Like, I knew that I was going to be sad whenever she finally passed away, but it hurt me a whole lot more than I thought that it was, and that it would, you know, and I cried for like 2-3 days. It just, you know, it took me back to all the memories of me being pregnant with Christian and laying in bed, and, you know, just her being there. And I even remember that when I was in the hospital, because I was in the hospital for 5 weeks before having Christian, because my water broke early and everything. And so they were working on the paperwork so that Ladybug would be able to come into the hospital and visit me. They just only asked me if I would be okay with her also visiting maybe some of the other mothers that were on the floor that, you know, were there. And I was like, sure, you know, that'll be okay. Because I just knew that, you know, I wanted to see her, because my husband said that she was really sad while I was in the hospital. She chewed up some of my shoes because, you know, she was missing me. And so, yeah, you know, it just hurt really bad. And so that was in 2018. So we moved into this house in 2019. And so we were like, this is our house. We're not renting, so we don't have to worry about paying any fees for it. But then my thing was, all the houses that they build over here, for whatever reason, they do not build stairs onto the decks that are in the back of the house. So then my thing was, well, we'll wait until we get stairs put on the deck, and then that way we can be able to go out the back to you know, for the dogs to use the bathroom and stuff like that. But then my husband was like, just go out the front door. It's not like you're not going to pick it up. So I was like, yeah, you're right. You know, okay. So we started going on the puppy hunt. Let me say this. Please, 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 please be careful about purchasing pets online, on Facebook, or on Instagram. Now, I'm not saying that all people are scammers, but I am saying that there is a great number of scammers online, on Facebook, on Instagram. Be careful. So we almost got scammed. I was doing research and stuff, and I found this company online. They had these beautiful puppies, and so I was like, oh, this is perfect. Started working with them. They were in Virginia, and so my gut told me something wasn't right. And so I called the lady. No, I texted her and I said, hey, we will just drive to Virginia and pick them up. She stopped all communication with me. Excuse me. My sinuses are acting up. I'm sorry. That's so disgusting. But, so yeah, so no more communication. So I was like, okay, I see what's going on. So as I researched more about this company and stuff, I found out that there were a lot of people who were saying that they got scammed by them, that they paid their money, and then whenever supposedly they were at the airport, oh, we need more money for this, and you never get a puppy. So I was like, I'm not going through that. We're not going to do that. So then I was like, okay, I need to be on the hunt to find a breeder that I can physically drive to, see the puppies, whatever, or know somebody who's purchased a puppy, see the puppy, you know, type of thing. So I started connecting with a lot of people on Facebook. And some of the people on Facebook, the prices were a little ridiculous to me. I'm not paying $6,000 for a dog. I'm sorry. And I love animals, but $6,000 is just, that is ridiculous. I'm not paying that. So yeah. So I kept looking. I said, it will happen, you know, when the time is right. So I go to Marshall's one day, and my husband and my son, we were sitting in the parking lot, and we were waiting to go into Marshall's, and this lady happens to pull up, and I see that she has this little puppy on her chest, and I'm like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, I want the puppy, you know. So she's talking to this other lady, and they're out of their vehicles, and so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I want to ask her so bad, where'd you get your puppy? But I was nervous, you know, because everybody, you know, is not, you know, you can't talk to. And then some people are kind of funny, and I was just like, I don't know. So anyway, I put my mask on. I got out of the truck. I went over and I said, excuse me. I don't mean to be nosy, you know, interrupt you guys, but where did you get your puppy? So she told me she had got her puppy from a breeder in North Carolina, and this was her third puppy from this lady and everything. And I said, oh, really? And so then we talked a little bit more, and then I said, do you mind sharing her information with me? Or, you know, do you want my information to give to her? Because, you know, some people may not want their numbers given out. I don't know. So she gave me the breeder's name and everything, and she gave me her name and the name of her baby so that I could, you know, refer back. So I said, okay. So I called the lady like 2 days later. I waited. I don't know why, but I did. 2 days later, I called the breeder, and she didn't answer the phone. So I just left a message, told her that, you know, my name, and I was interested in a boy and a girl puppy. Oh, and the puppies are Yorkies. So, so I wanted a boy and a girl. So she calls me back, and she tells me that she didn't have any at the moment, but she did have a female, a dog that was going to be having a litter soon. So I said, okay, awesome. So I want to say it was maybe a week or so after Christmas. She calls me and she tells me that her dog had the litter. There was only 2 of them. And she said that they both were boys. She said, so do you want to just get one of the boys from this litter and then a girl from another litter? I have a brother who has a dog that's going to be having a litter soon. Do you want to do that? And at that moment and stuff, I was like, you know what? No, I'll just go ahead and take both the boys. And she was like, really? And I said, yeah, we'll just take both the boys. My husband really didn't want to get another female dog and everything, because I had a lot of anxiety when we got Ladybug neutered, yeah, spayed, neutered, and spayed. Is it neutered or spayed? I know one is for boys and one for girls. Anyway, when we got her fixed, I think that's how some people say it. But anyway, I just had a lot of anxiety behind that. And so he was like, you don't need to get another female. You know how you are, and it's, you know, this and this and that, and we don't need to have puppies. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get the 2 boys. And so that's what we did. So we got their brothers, and so we got them. And she's really nice. I love that she sends me pictures She, you know, any questions that I've had, she's, you know, willing to answer and stuff. So we will be meeting her Valentine's Day weekend. Matter of fact, on the 13th, we will be meeting her to pick the babies up. And so I am so excited, so excited. So I know that was a long story, but I just kind of wanted to tell you guys like our journey. And I didn't go into depth, but just to tell you guys our journey and how we got here and how we ended up getting 2 puppies. It started because I wanted a girl, Christian wanted a boy, and then we still ended up getting 2 boys. So we ended up getting 2 boys, but I'm excited. You know, it's like I'm the only woman in the house, so it's okay. So yeah, I'm just like so excited though, because like I said, Ladybug really made me so happy. She was so good. Never had any issues or problems out of her. She was beautiful. And we miss her. Even now, like, we still miss her so much. Even though, you know, there were a lot of years that, of course, she wasn't with us. We still just miss her so much. And we just have so many memories. We did have her cremated. And we had this beautiful urn purchased. And we have her name on it, and her when she was born, and then when she died on it and stuff. And so it's in our family room, and we just miss her so much. So we're looking forward to the boys, and we know that they will never replace Ladybug, but I am definitely looking forward to them just bringing some extra love into the home, and also some added distractions, some good distractions that I think that Christian needs right now, and even I need. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, please be careful when you are purchasing puppies offline and stuff. There's a lot of people out here that are scammers, that are just crooked people looking to take your good, hard-earned money. And if you can avoid that, by all means do so. And, you know, I just be careful, okay? Just be careful. So, all right, guys. So, like I said, this is just talking about that. In the next video that you guys are going to see me in, I am going to do the puppy haul to show you all the stuff that I got for the puppies. And okay, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.